Hey, welcome to Stroll Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
What's going on? Sure, Ray said he'll pop in once
he's going to do the pop in.
He's going to do the pop in once he's done pooping.
Oh, that was Ray, not Jay.
No, Jay has he's working.
Yeah,
he's dealing with tornado victims. I was going to send a GIF, but I figured it would be in bad taste.
You should send them some spirographs.
Yeah, no, I was going to. Or I found some Twister memes. So
poor taste.
Yeah, I decided against it.
Remember spirographs?
Like he's actually dealing with families that lost shit. So maybe.
Maybe not. I ask again. Do you remember spirographs?
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
I never liked them.
No, they're stupid.
It was. It's like after 2 minutes, I hated it.
Right.
Yeah, I liked it for a few minutes, and then done.
It's like fruit stripe gum. You're only going to get a couple minutes, and then that's it.
Fruit stripe gum loses its flavor so fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's it. You're getting
juicy fruit.
Yeah. You know, fruit stripe. What do you get? 6 chews.
Yeah.
By the time it turns into actual gum, you're like, whatever.
Speaking of what's on the show today?
History of the World.
History World Part 2. We'll be talking about the TV series based on the Mel Brooks movie History of the World Part 1.
Which, please do not compare either.
Was very funny. History of the World Part 1.
It was incredibly funny.
Well, we'll find out a little later if we think History of the World, don't give it away, History of the World Part 2 is funny at all.
No, I'm just saying History of the World is probably top 10 movies of all time.
Funny. What?
Top 10 funny movies of all time.
Oh my god, dude.
I've got our Three of a Kind, besides doing History of the World Part 2, is a comedy-based Three of a Kind. It's 3 of our favorite movies that have either the same writer, director, or star.
Oh, okay.
It's a tough one.
And I'm just going to give it away now. I'm choosing Mel Brooks. The obvious. But my 3, none of them are History of the World.
Wow.
Part 1.
Yeah, mine wouldn't be either.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Number 1 will shock you.
Probably like 12 chairs or something stupid.
Hey, shut up. I love the 12 chairs.
I know. It's stupid. The fucking movie's dumb as shit.
I don't even know what that is.
And it's a Mel Brooks movie, but it's based in Russia.
Don't worry about it, Carl. You're a better man for it.
No, it is a very, very funny movie. So we'll be doing that. And before either of those two things, let's get into what we've been viewing on the television.
Oh, well, I'm guessing we've all been viewing the same 2 fucking shows.
Which 2?
Mandalorian and Ted Lasso.
I haven't seen the last Mandalorian. Not the one like this week, the previous week. I haven't seen.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
The last one I saw it was with that doctor dude who gets betrayed by.
Oh yeah, you're way back.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen it because I was busy watching a couple other series. What's the other series you're talking about?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, of course. But I'm behind on that as well.
Whoa, that's impossible.
Not viewing. I'm behind it in shows.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to watch each episode 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I haven't done, there's 3 episodes that we haven't recorded a show for yet.
At the end of Jim's podcast for fucking Ted Lasso, it's like the end of fucking Marvel shit. Like, yeah, he has fucking Italy and fucking Japan and like credits for all of them.
Yes.
It's like, well, I have to translate it into fucking.
Oh, right. I know what you mean.
It's not
Trinidad
that bad.
Trinidad to Tobago.
It's not that bad. I don't go that deep.
Yeah.
You
know what? But you know what I was watching. You know what came on?
What do you think so far of Ted Lasso?
I haven't seen any
Mind
of
you,
them.
I haven't seen tonight's episode.
I
Well,
haven't seen
then we'll
tonight's
talk
episode.
talk about it in the most general of terms.
It's. I heard this is his last season.
It is.
Then I'm bummed. I don't want to watch it. It's going to depress me. Like I have a feeling on how it's going to end because of what he said in the first episode.
Yeah.
So
And it opens up with Ted's face, which means he is the one who will go through the biggest change in the
Right.
season.
right.
Why, going
So-
back to the States?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He's been
I think-
talking about it.
he brought that up in the first episode. He just said,
Yeah. He goes, why am I still here?
why am I still here? So I was just like, oh, it's the last season.
You could just hand it over to Beard. Go
No,
home.
it's going to go to Roy Kent.
Oh,
I guarantee it.
Or Nathan.
You think they'll bring Nate back with Roy Kent?
I know Nate and Ted are going to reconcile. Yes.
Well, maybe he'll come back, but it's going to be Roy's team because he's going to train Jamie to not be a tart.
Yeah. I like although I like that new guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
know what he reminds me of? No, another sports figure that he reminds me of. That
Who?
character.
Oh,
Of fucking Aaron Rodgers. That's who he reminds me of.
all right. Yeah. With all this weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
So that Mando, what did you think of Mando so far?
I like it. I like her. I like where it's going, and I don't want to tell you anything. So
Yeah. Like you said, the
Yeah.
first episode was all set up, so I didn't know what to expect. But it heated up pretty quickly, and I've been digging it so far.
I think you'll like the last episode.
I just don't.
I didn't see today's.
Neither
Yeah,
have I.
I haven't seen today's either. I'll see that tomorrow while I'm packing. But I just don't like Grogu's kind of pointless.
You
I
know
don't
how
get-
many? That's the whole reason the show's popular.
we know, but
So it's not pointless.
Yes. The point is he's cute. That's what
Yeah.
he's there for.
yeah, but he's like in the way.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's in the way.
No.
We poor
No,
Grogu.
I love
See?
Grogu and I love their relationship.
Yeah, whatever. It's it's Grogu's in the way.
Oh.
I saw a very funny video, a fan made video of that, and they're like, it was him carrying Grogu, and he was like, hey, Apollo Creed was like, hey, what are you still doing with the thing? He goes, yeah, Disney. He was so cute that Disney likes him so much. Now we're stuck with him, even though he doesn't do shit in this. I was like, see, not just me.
In the episode where he lands at back on Tatooine,
Right.
and she goes, where's my little fella? And he pops his head up. I just went, oh my God, that's so cute.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Rich.
Yeah, no, I'm just over it. Like, whatever.
It's the same idea. Like there's fan theories that Indiana Jones had nothing to do with the plot of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It's not a fan theory. It's absolute truth.
But he's awesome. And so is Grogu.
Okay, but
Exactly.
he had nothing to do with the plot.
That's exactly the way I would
So what?
categorize him. Is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesomely cute. That's all I got.
That's it. He's cute. He's in the way. It's a pain in the ass. It's luggage. He's luggage.
I love it. Well, I polished off 2 other television series. Shrinking, I watched.
Yeah, I finished Shrinking as
finished
well.
the season. Excellent
Yeah, I
show.
saw it too. It was really good.
And I was listening to a Macworld podcast after the series dropped. And one of the nerds on the Macworld podcast mentioned how unfunny Harrison Ford was.
Oh my God,
and
he was incredibly funny.
He's the funniest one on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him being allowed to do that, like that's his best role.
He still got it.
Yeah. I love it.
As he told Brett Goldstein, best script I ever read.
Yeah. This is the best script. So I watched. I was turned on the TV, and one of my guilty pleasures came on, and I just like, I guess this is it. I got to finish the night here.
What's that?
Meatballs.
Oh, meatball. Yep.
No, it's not even that good.
No, it's not. It's really
it's
not that funny.
It's pretty awful. It is. But
that was one of those movies I remember being a whole lot funnier than it was.
But there are still great scenes in there.
I can quote a ton of it.
I can quote all of them.
But
overall, it's not good.
Oh no. As a whole, you're sitting there like, whew.
So
but will I watch it again? Yeah, I will.
Probably.
If it's on, Carl, you gonna watch it? Yeah, you're gonna watch it.
So I also
all those steaming weenies.
I finished off Strange New Worlds.
I haven't even started that.
Also excellent, and I finished off the 2 seasons of Only Murders in the Building.
I stopped watching that.
Really?
Yeah, I love Martin Short, and I fucking always have loved Steve Martin.
Right.
So, I don't like the premise. I don't like Selena Gomez. It just lost my interest.
Hey, Ray is here.
Hey.
Oh, what am I watching? What am I watching? You know what? And I will say this, it's actually pretty good this season, is Star Trek Picard season 3.
That's what I heard.
Get caught up on that.
I haven't started it yet because I just finished Strange New Worlds.
That is the better of all the Star Trek shows. Like Discovery's kind of meh. Strange New Worlds is the top dog, top tier. But the first 2 Picard were kind of boring.
Yeah. I tried Discovery. Just wasn't making it for me. So I just advanced it to where it like kind of ties into Strange New Worlds.
Oh yeah, towards the end.
Yeah.
Have you seen Picard, the first 2 seasons?
No. I watched
my sister swears that.
Yeah, I've watched the first episode of the first season. It wasn't thrilling me. But yeah, I may just skip to the 3rd season.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that because for whatever reason, the stories are non-congruent. They're episodic in the sense of like the first season's its own thing, second season's its own thing. Like there's characters you probably wouldn't know, but it's Star Trek. It's not like you can't figure it out.
Right.
You don't need that like deep backstory. You don't need the backstory. Yeah, just jump into season 3 because it's cool. Every single OG actor from the Next Generation's in it, and it's a decent story. It's a more engaging story, especially than season 1. Season 2 is also a little rocky, but I'm digging that. That's what I'm watching right now.
Cool. My brother-in-law did the bulk of the effects for it.
Oh, he wasn't an
Shut
extra,
up, really?
Yeah, he wasn't an extra.
like the CGI, like what kind of effects, like makeup
CGI.
or
No, the CGI.
Yeah, it's really good this season. I think Strange New World still is the top dog for like story content, character development, plot, and then even graphics. But Picard season 3 is pretty dope for graphics. And there's one really cool part in I think this first season where you see like a fleet of like Starfleet ships fly in. Pretty cool.
That could have been him.
I love that stuff. I loved always seeing the ships growing up and like what kind of newer ships and different types and different blends. That was always my favorite part of Star Trek.
So you must have busted a nut in Star Wars Episode 9 when 1,000 ships show up.
Oh yeah, that was pretty freaking cool when they fly in to fight the Emperor. Like I was like, yes, like the entire galaxy's here to fight them. Like I love stuff like that. Like I don't know if you ever played the Mass Effect games, but the end of the game series, they have something similar. And depending on the allies that you've made throughout all 3 games, they all have unique looking ships and they can help you with like the final battle. So I love stuff like that.
Episode 9 looked good for sure. That's about
It
all I
looked-
can say about
It
that.
looked good. It looked good.
Oh, it looked good.
Made no sense. It's Palpatine's granddaughter. Whatever, you know, she's a Jedi now. And she finds Luke's thing. She's
And then
good.
She
you know?
says she's Skywalker, and she's not.
But she's not. You know, she's a
one.
Palpatine.
I actually predicted that after episode 7.
Oh,
Yes,
shut up! Really?
you
After
did.
that first
He
movie?
did.
Yeah.
Wow, you're
There's
smart.
witness. There's witness. I was
I
like,
believe you, man.
she's a Palpatine.
Yes.
What gave it away? What was your like inkling?
It kind of made sense to J.J. Abrams' mind, and when she started fighting with the lightsaber, she did stabbing motions,
Wow, dude, I did not pick that up.
and the only person
I am a Star Wars nerd, and I never picked that up.
Yeah, dude, I consider myself a legit.
I
nerd.
picked it up
Wow.
immediately once Carl said it. I'm like, oh yeah, she did. That is the Palpatine move.
I want to rewatch it now.
it is a Palpatine move.
He's very stabby.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she also got to say that. No.
Yeah, that's my dementia patients that were. They come at me like this with a little
Wow.
pokey.
It would have been nice
Like
if like
Palpatine.
someone gave him a glass of water when he started saying that. They'd be like,
No.
hold on.
No, no, no.
They did that joke in Princess Bride. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're
The
right.
dungeon master.
Yeah. That's true. Oh man, that's funny.
The pit of
despair. Don't bother trying to get away. You'll never get away.
Marriage will come together.
You survived the fire swamp.
You
so
swa-
you
swa-
survived
you must
the
be
fire.
very brave.
So you must be very brave.
That's awesome. I just saw on TikTok or like on one of those sites that Javier Bardem and Cranston from
Bryan
Breaking
Cranston?
Bad, Bryan Cranston, they do the fight team with Diego Montoya and then the Six Fingered Man. So the Six Fingered Man is Bryan Cranston, and it's in their house. They filmed it in their house, like,
Oh,
with,
no
like this,
kidding.
whatever they had, and it's Javier Bardem with like this shitty wig and like this white puffy thing, but they like have like a fight with spatulas, and then it cuts to like pool noodles, and then it cuts to like just ridiculous items that they're sword fighting with, but it's hilariously and very well done.
Huh.
I just saw it like 2 days ago.
We'll have to look that up. Right after we talk about History of the World Part 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've only
Of
seen
course,
the
the
first
sort
2 or
of
3 episodes.
sequel to History of the World Part 1. History of the World Part 1 was not a television series, and it was actually written by Mel Brooks and other writers, but
A lot of other writers.
He looks so good. He was so buff in that first episode.
yep, he was. So I have to admit, I've got 2.5 episodes in before I stopped
Same.
watching it.
I'm at the exact same spot that you are, I think.
And
like
I
second or
sat there
third,
and I
yeah.
said, 2.5 episodes just went by and I haven't laughed.
I watched the whole
laughed.
thing.
You watched the whole series?
Yeah.
How many episodes? It's like 8 episodes, right?
Yeah, 8 episodes. I couldn't make it.
That's
I'm
not bad.
saying
They're-
it's just
They're short.
yeah,
2.5
but
hours.
I expected them to be short but funny. It's,
I definitely laughed at a couple spots.
Did you enjoy the Kroll show? Nick Kroll show?
Yes.
Well, it's pretty similar. It's like all the same people,
which
including
one?
Kroll.
The animated
and
one
Nick
or the live
And
action?
Nick Kroll.
It was on Comedy Central, I think. Kroll show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he also had an animated show.
I don't know that one.
Do you guys know the story behind him, Nick Kroll? Like who his dad is?
Was he the guy in the movie with the 5 with the 5 knife?
Oh, you're
Weapon.
Kroll.
Oh, yeah, that's
K-R-U-L-L. That's
Kroll.
Kroll.
And that was called the
I know that
was called the
stupid 80s movie.
Glaive.
Yeah, Glaive. Yeah.
The Glaive, that's right. Was a
And
Jew.
there were those. They were like there's like those like crab people monsters or the
Yeah,
enemy.
yeah.
That was weird. That was a weird movie. That was a
Now
shitty 80s movie.
that dude who was in Krull, the main star of Krull,
His son.
went on to appear in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He was the traitor guy who joins the Maquis. He turns traitor. He was what the fuck was his name? It started with an E. Whatever.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah.
I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
I'm so Star Trek.
Me too, Carl.
I
was just
see
making
Richie
a
down in the
joke.
corner sleeping. He's just like,
Yeah. Only the dude is like he's got a Picard do. Like he's balding.
Shaved his head.
No, like he's balding.
That's not a. I was
he's
gonna
got
say
a
that's
gym-
not a do when they
Do.
shave their
Yeah.
head.
No.
it's a don't.
It's not a do. It's just in Krull, he had a rich, luxurious head of hair.
I see.
And
I see.
when I saw him in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, not so
He did
much
not.
anymore.
No.
Okay,
but
so who's Nick
Kroll, his
Kroll's dad?
dad?
Yeah.
His dad like is a financier guy. He's the guy who does all like the credit reports. Whenever you like run like a credit report, it's the Kroll report, like for businesses when they pull your credit. It's like one of the credit reporting agencies, and that's how like he got super duper rich. I mean, his dad was super rich, so that's like how he just got. I don't know if I'm sure he is self-made for sure, but like he
probably
came
got
from
some help.
very like high status money, and he just got to fuck around and do what he wants. Like he's great. I love Nick Kroll because I see him like on a lot of different things, like What We Do in the Shadows, and he's always
Then why
he's
didn't
like
you guys
Fred
like this
Armistead.
show?
Fred Armistead's
Well-
in that too. Yeah, I actually laughed out loud though. I must admit when the Rasputin jackass came on, it was Johnny Knoxville. I was like, "Hi, I'm Rasputin."
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to kill
That
him.
That was pretty funny. I like that.
I
one.
literally, I was dying in my living room. I was like,
I like
actually,
the
really laughed
Rasputin
at that.
jackass.
everything else
Curb-
I chuckled at. Was like, oh, okay,
Right.
yeah, it's funny. But that like busted out laughing because it was perfect.
Curb was the I think the strongest of all the bits that they did.
I wasn't fond of
JB
that
Smoove is-
Lincoln Civil War thing. They got Jonah from Veep playing Lincoln.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
a good casting.
yeah. I just like the whole back and forth about you invite 11 guys to you got to have more food.
I thought the cave women smoking pot, like then they're just like talking normal. They're like they're like grunting and being on this norm. So they started smoking pot and they could actually talk. I thought that was funny. What else? I'm trying to remember what other skits were in it.
Well, I made the mistake of
memorable.
watching some of History of the World Part 1.
You set a high bar.
And,
That's why.
and I said, oh, this is
Well, see,
what Mel Brooks comedy is.
so I was
Exactly.
expecting the reason I was happy that something made me laugh is because I was expecting nothing to make me laugh. Like I was going into this knowing it was not going to be anything remotely, good or anywhere near that movie. So like I was going in knowing that like they're going
Right.
to shit the bed. Hopefully it won't be that bad. And I found some shit stuff that wasn't that bad. I like the jackass stuff. I like
heard
the
a
curb stuff.
out of somebody
That was
who
Carl.
I think is going to proffer the point that this
Right.
is as good as History of the World Part 1,
If not better, yeah.
if not better. He said, "Okay,
The movie-
Carl,
All right,
you
I
can
gotta
stop
go.
talking."
Part 1 is not good.
What? History of the World Part 1 is not a bad movie, Carl. It's a very
Not
funny
terrible.
movie.
The Inquisition and then Moses with the 15 tablets. That's pretty damn.
Come on.
That's a 30-second joke.
Parting of the Red Sea. Oh, come on. It's nothing but good jokes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
rewatched that too, and it's tolerable.
Tolerable. Come on. It's we're not talking Spaceballs here. We're talking
It ain't no
History of the World
Spaceballs.
Part 1. Wait a
It's
minute.
no space.
You're telling me
Blazing
Spaceballs is
Saddles.
funnier than History of the World Part 1?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're high.
now you can
Now
really
you're
stop
high.
talking.
Why don't you just
Because-
fucking say Robin Hood Men in Tights next?
Yeah,
No.
you gonna
I
throw
actually
that
do
one
love
in
that
there?
movie. I do love that movie. I'm guilty. I love Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Spaceballs was
I'm not saying
parody
Blazing Saddles.
of Star Wars.
I'm not saying Robin Hood Men in Tights was fucking awful. I'm just saying compared to Blazing Saddles and History of the World, it kind of pales in comparison.
Oh,
You know what still is the
Saddles.
best? The best Mel Brooks movie is the one we first did on with me, Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
No, the best Mel Brooks movie ever is Blazing Saddles. Like,
Yes.
there's
Clearly.
Yes, that is tier 1. Yes.
He rode a blazing saddle.
I mean, that I will-
Idiots everywhere.
I will definitely agree with you on that.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Baby, you are so good, and they are so dumb.
Morons everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by
shot me in the
assholes.
ass.
So, since you are my guest and I am your host, what would you like to do? What do you like to do? Play chess. Screw. We'll play chess.
Little bastard shot me in the ass.
Co-written by whom?
Richard Pryor was
Pryor, baby.
Yep,
Richard Pryor was supposed to be Bart,
Bart.
Yeah.
but
But he
the
got too stoned or something.
no, he could not get insured by the insurance companies.
Because he was too stoned.
So
Well, I'm probably gonna watch the rest of it at some point, just because they're so short. But I'll give it a shot.
I
Car wash all the
finished.
way.
I finished all of them. I
Yeah.
finished the whole season. So, like I said, there was some stuff that made me laugh. Like it was like, oh,
Yeah.
there was. But all in all, like I don't know. It's kind of like, did it need to be made?
Right. It was unnecessary.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if they just kind of like did a one show type thing where they just took like all that whole season and made it like just the funny clips in it, it would have been all right. Like we're just
Right.
gonna do this.
Do you think it was just Mel Brooks entering his golden ages? Like he's old.
Dude, he's like in his
Yeah.
90s. He's like in his early 90s.
Do you think it was either him saying, "Hey, I made part 1. Where's part 2?" Or someone came to him and said, "Where's part 2? We'll do it for you. Just put your name on it."
At the end of part 1 was part 2. So Jews in Space is from the first movie.
That's true.
yeah, and but I think I don't think he had much of a hand in writing this at all.
It
I
was
don't think he
a
did either.
bunch of other people writing.
Probably
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
his name
Yeah, I'm sure he,
oversaw it.
Yeah.
Probably. Or like had the final, yeah, no. But dude,
Right.
he's
Stamp.
96 years old. He's 96.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Go ahead.
We'll start with.
I'll go first. I'm gonna give
okay,
it a 2.
2.
2. I did find some funny things in it. It wasn't unwatchable. A lot of it was terrible, but there were some it was better than the last couple shit movies we had to watch, let me tell you.
Well, you're
Mr.
gonna
Regan.
get very upset with what I'm gonna propose that we watch.
Okay.
Oh, no.
John Wick 4. I'm so
No.
happy. Thank you. Ah.
Yeah. We can't everybody, John Wick 4 is great. Show's over.
80 for Brady.
Oh.
We cannot
Oh,
let that get
no.
by. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
That is
Please.
that
All right,
is
I'm in.
horrible.
I'll do it.
I'm in. 80 for Brady. Done.
I think I worked that night already. Shit.
Yeah. No,
I do have
I
a lot
want-
of Wednesdays coming up though.
I want
I'm not lying.
Ray, I want video of your girlfriend's face when you're sitting there watching. She walks in and goes, "The fuck are you
Fuck
watching?"
you watch.
You just feel like,
Be like, sit your ass on the couch, or you have to bear with
Yeah.
it with me. Go
and
get
then
us a
you're all
drink.
like, and then you're all like real happy about it. Like, what? 80 for Brady? Who wouldn't be watching this?
Yeah, my wife was saying, "Oh, that looks horrible," and I said, "I have a feeling I may be,
Yeah.
I may be watching it." Right.
Anyway,
question
I give it a 2.
2. Okay.
Go ahead,
cut-
Ray.
We'll cut out all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't finish the series, so I can't really give it a full, like an actual real score. But if
Sure,
I had
you
to
can.
score
You're watching an
at
episode.
this point,
I'm going to give it a real
would-
score, and I've only seen 2.5 episodes.
I'd say 2 as well.
There you go.
I did laugh. I mean, it made me laugh. I didn't think I was gonna like laugh at all. Like Richie said, like I thought that Jackass part was really fucking funny. I was like, I was not expecting that. And I do love seeing like Nick Kroll. I enjoy him, and I did like seeing like I think Fred Armisen was in it for a second or two, and I was like,
He was there.
okay, so they get like a legit cast, and like I'm hoping it gets better, but I did enjoy it. It's total Mel Brooks. I mean, it's just dumb, goofy sometimes. And it's too on the nose, and like slapstick in some things, but that's his style. So I was okay.
A lot of people show up.
I figure it's like an all-star like cast. Like who wouldn't want to be in a Mel Brooks thing? Like people, I'm sure, were lining up to get into that.
Nick was in it.
Nick
from New Girl.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was
what the hell's his name?
I don't know his name.
When he got Kubla Khan. You got
Oh, that
Khan.
was him. That was him. Oh, the Karma Sutra one was funny too. I forgot about that. It's like, okay, so we got soup.
Yeah, we got soup, and we're just gonna use the book.
No, we should use the book. We just need the sex position.
No, it has to, the
Okay,
soup
that was
has
a
to
little
be in
funny
the
with the soup. That was
the soup has to be involved.
So yeah, I thought I did enjoy it. So, but I give it a 2. I mean,
and JB Smooth.
I'm not gonna watch it again.
He was,
of
like I
course,
said-
he's funny in whatever he's in.
Yeah.
Even those stupid Caesars commercials.
Yeah.
oh yeah, his voice is perfect. He's in
You
a
like-
video game. And
You
he's
like being
hilarious.
impossible? I fucking love being impossible.
He's in that High on Life video game. He's like talking gun.
Just that fucking when he said that, and he was eating ice cream. You like being impossible? I fucking love being impossible. Yeah.
You told
All
me
right,
to
so
leave the room, and I came back into the room.
I want to pick Carl. So I want to hear him.
Carl.
I don't have much to say. I already said enough.
Well, Richard Kind is in it. He's also always funny in whatever he's in.
Yes.
Tons of people are in it. Jack Black's in it.
Yeah, Jack Black's in it.
Barely, but he is. I added him up to to a whole at 100%, and I enjoyed about 30%. So I give it 3.
3. There you go.
All right. I did not think it was that funny, and I give it a 0.5.
0.5.
Wow, he's been waiting a whole day to say that.
I was upset. I was upset how unfunny I found this.
That's fucking funny, right? Wait, all goddamn day to say
All
that
day.
0.5. That's good.
I've waited a week.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
waited
yeah,
more
yeah.
than a week.
Touche.
Yeah, so that's that movie. Television
Well,
series.
It's a misfire.
Is it getting a season 2?
I
do
doubt
Has
it.
not
anybody
know.
heard?
I doubt it.
One can only hope. Then we can do this again.
All right, let's get into our 3 of a kind. That's 3 comedy movies with the same through line. Either the same director, same actor, or same writer.
Oh, I didn't know that, so I have to think on the fly.
All
What
right,
if-
well then you go last.
What if it's a
I'll give you a
director?
little time.
What if it's the same
Oh my god.
person?
Oh my Christ Almighty, Carl!
It doesn't matter
then-
if it's the
then that's
same
even better.
person. If he's the writer director or she's the
Even
writer
better.
director, it's still the
Or-
same guy person
Or actor, right?
or actor. It
Yeah,
could be the same
okay.
actor for all 3, the same writer for all 3. You got to have a through line.
Yeah.
In all 3.
I have mine. I'm ready.
All right, I have mine.
All right, you guys.
Yeah,
go
I think
first.
I'm ready.
I'm going to go first because mine are the most obvious. Because I picked Mel Brooks, and I picked
That's easy.
and I picked funny movies. My 3 favorite Mel Brooks movies, and I'll start off with as Richie. You weren't here, but Richie mocked me for my love of the 12 Chairs.
You put it
Horrible
on your list.
It had
Of course he did.
Ron Moody and Frank Langella were the stars of this movie. And it takes place in Russia right after the revolution. And I find it, and Mel Brooks shows up and Dom DeLuise shows up and all of that.
Which revolution?
Russian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just
since it was
making
in
sure.
Russia.
Just making sure.
And I was a little iffy in the first scene when I first saw it. Me and my friend went and rented it from Blockbuster or something. And,
When did this come out? I'm sorry.
Well, it came out in 1970, but I didn't see it until probably 95, 92, 95, somewhere in there.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I didn't. I never even heard of the movie. We just happened to see it. And it said it was a Mel Brooks movie, and we, hey, let's watch it. And we wound up enjoying it thoroughly.
Can I pick your other two Mel Brooks movies, Jim?
No, they're very obvious.
Yes, I was going to say your next two are like I know Jim's.
Well, when it comes back to me,
okay,
then you can say it instead of me.
Okay.
How about
fair
that?
all
I'll let you have that.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Carl this time.
I was going to do Mike Judge,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm switching it up to Michael Palin.
Okay,
Who's been in a lot of things. A lot of things.
He's my favorite Python.
Yep.
And I've gotten more mileage out of Python than any other movies ever.
all right.
So are you picking 3 Python movies? I'm popping my peas here. Hold on.
No.
So okay.
So
But Michael Palin, but not all 3 are Mel Brooks or Monty Python movies. So which one you're starting off with?
I'll start off.
Harry Potter.
He's not in that.
Harry Potter.
Is he one of the teachers that I didn't know?
Carl, you had to think about that though, didn't you?
He stopped him in his
Oh,
tracks.
it's possible he could have been like one of those obscure professors.
John Cleese is in Harry
I
Potter.
know. That's why I
he's a
said
headless Nick.
That's why I said that. I was just like, it was Harry Potter because I was like, oh.
Trip him up.
Was he in one of the pictures?
I went with Michael Palin because he's my favorite.
Okay.
And I'll start with
Nearly
Life-
headness.
Life of Brian.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
I'm
think
Brian. I'm Brian, and so's my wife.
I think he's absolutely brilliant in everything. And
The People's Judea Front.
the People's Front of Judea.
Not the People's Front of Judea.
Tossers.
Why do you laugh when I mention my friend's name? Biggest
Dickus.
Biggest Dickus.
That's Palin.
Yeah, yes, it is. He played. All right. Okay, Carl, who next?
Well, we agreed Ray goes last. So
Yes. So obviously
Oh.
Richard.
Yeah.
I could have went with many people.
Yes.
Tom Hanks.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think
On
of
the
Tom Hanks,
on
but
the
yes.
comedy end, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
He's
But
made a lot of comedies.
There's a lot.
I'm going with one of my favorites, Vince Vaughn. That's right.
Oh,
Switched it.
curveball.
Yep, Vince Vaughn, Wedding Crashers, classic. Yeah.
Vince
Hell
Vaughn. What's that dude's name?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. I couldn't
Yeah.
think of his name there for a second.
Hey, oh. Could you not talk anymore? Maybe we could play a couple games like, just a tip, just for a minute, just to see how it feels, or out your on my hair. That's what I'm supposed to do, like do the ass out hug. Do we lean in?
The guy's taller than me. That's all you can do is the ass out.
We do the ass out hug,
All my hugs are ass out.
or do we, just we
And a young Rachel McAdams.
get hopped up enough to make some bad decisions,
I enjoy a young Rachel McAdams too.
Yeah. I like when he was talking to the priest and he's pouring the drink and he's like, come on, it's on the train. It's on the train. Gotta do it. I'm not gonna pull it till you gotta get on the train. Yeah. I like you. You're a really enlightened cat.
Dude, it's so good.
That was a confession.
All right.
Jeremy hit on me. I want my painting back. Painting was a gift, Todd. I'm keeping it.
I'm keeping it.
All right. AKA Ray.
Hey, Ray. As we know him.
Okay, I was literally deep diving real quick through some stuff to figure out who I could, because I was gonna pick Jim Carrey, but I feel like that's kind of easy. So I wanted to try something different, and then I was thinking Mike Myers, but then I was like, well, that's also kind of easy.
Yeah, but you can get like really cool Myers movies.
Yeah, like Austin Powers,
Or really uncool ones.
like Wayne's World, because
like Love Guru.
that was terrible.
Yeah, but like you can use Inglourious Bastards.
That's right. He was in Inglourious Bastards, but that was not a comedy.
Hardly.
No, but
it doesn't need to be a comedy.
It was kind of comedic in places.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna pick, and I was thinking a little older, because his movies are so funny. I'm gonna go with Chevy Chase.
Oh, all right.
And my first movie is Three Amigos, because that is one of my absolute favorite fucking movies. Yeah.
Three Amigos was one of the best movies ever made.
So good. We were thinking about me and my buddies, my two friends, were gonna do the Three Amigos for Halloween, but I was like, dude, we're gonna piss some people off. I mean, we live in Arizona, three white guys dressed up in mariachi. We're gonna piss someone off. Like no one's gonna get this 90s movie in this day and age. We're gonna be culturally inappropriate.
I do it.
Really wanted to do it.
Remember what we did in Amigos?
It's a Tubman TO3. I flew in and little Nettie goes to war. He shot the invisible swordsman. We all fired up.
Everyone's favorite line from that, lip balm.
Yeah, lip balm.
No, my favorite line of any Chevy Chase movie is the girl says to him, "We could take a walk and you can kiss me on the veranda."
Yeah.
And Chevy says, "The lips would be fine."
Everyone has their El Guapo. For some, reading is their El Guapo. so like the wind.
Yeah, so like the wind. She's just.
Look at
Do you know what a plethora is?
Yeah.
Efe? Sí, guapo.
Yes,
I know what the plethora is. You know, maybe it is that you are mad at me, Jefe.
Can you tell me what is a plethora?
Maybe it is you are mad at me, Jefe, because of the woman.
I may not have your intellect.
But you are el guapo. But you are el guapo.
You are el guapo.
When you are hungry, you eat. You take that food. When you are thirsty, you take that drink. And when you want a woman, you take a woman.
Great movie. Infinitely quotable. All right. That's awesome.
Cool. All right, Jim. Your next one.
What is it?
The Producers.
No.
You chose it for him.
Why? You chose
you chose the Producers,
I chose
and
poorly.
I do absolutely love the Producers.
I chose poorly.
I love that movie, but that's not it. Blazing Saddles, of course, is the.
That's not your number one?
No, you should know my number one. My favorite Mel Brooks movie of all time.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I did it backwards. I went with number one first.
It's terrible. Another terrible Mel Brooks
Blazing
movie.
Saddles, of course, came out in 1974. I actually saw this in the theater as a young lad.
I did not.
And the theater was so packed because it was opening night. The theater was so packed, we could not find seats together. So my father was all the way across the other side of the theater, and my brother-in-law was there and my older brother. And all I heard was my father laughing throughout the whole thing. I could pick him out in the crowd.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was
especially with the fart scene.
Yeah, the fart scene. He was dying. And yeah, so Blazing Saddles, Cleavon Little, Gene Wilder, Slim Pickens, Harvey Korman, of course, and Madeline Kahn is the femme fatale in the movie.
Ooh.
And who's Mungo?
Oh, that was Alex Karras, former football player Alex
football
Karras.
Mungo, no. Mungo only know where choo-choo goes. has to do where choo-choo goes.
Mungo, no. Mungo only pawn in Game of Life.
Yeah. I think he's taking a shine to you. Mungo straight.
That's great.
I like when they're auditioning for the posse, and he's like, I like
murder,
rape,
arson,
and rape,
murder, arson.
You said rape twice.
I like rape.
I like rape.
Wait a minute. What's in your mouth?
Nuffum.
Nuffum, eh?
Chewing gum online. Hope you brought enough for everybody. Why? I didn't know there were so many people.
Oh, yes. Okay, then I will go back to Richie.
Number 2 is what I said, Wedding Crashers.
That's your number 1, yes.
Yes. I'm gonna have to go with the great
Swingers.
No,
that's coming.
One. Yeah. I mean, come on. No, I'm gonna have to go with my very, very favorite guilty pleasure holiday movie, Fred Claus.
Oh my God, that one!
Wow,
you could have picked 2 Christmases. Would have been better than that.
4 Christmases.
4 Christmases.
One. No, I had to say Fred Claus because I know you hate it.
Oh, I hate Fred Claus.
I fucking love that. Yeah,
I like it.
I love that movie, Fred Claus.
Fred Claus.
I
said 3 comedies, right?
Yes.
Right.
Just the.
So you're gonna have to come up with another one then.
Oh, fuck you. just the scene of Siblings Anonymous is a great. That scene is genius. It has Frank Stallone in it.
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay.
Billy
really funny.
Is it Billy Baldwin?
Yes, it would be Billy Baldwin.
Yeah, Billy Baldwin and
no,
what's his name?
It was it wasn't.
No,
Billy Baldwin. It was Stephen Baldwin.
Stephen Baldwin, and then Roger Clinton.
Is he actually really in it?
Oh yeah.
that
scene is epic.
It's hilarious.
I ever saw that one.
Yeah. So Frank Stallone's talking about Rocky,
yeah.
And he's
I did some of the music.
And then he's like, and then Rocky came out, and then Rocky 3 came out. I didn't know where I fit in anymore. And, the whole time I'm just trying to keep Rocky and Rambo at bay, trying to find a little, part of me in there. I like coming here. This is nice.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And Fred, of course.
Then Fred is like,
says he's Santa's brother.
I'm Santa's
and of course,
brother,
they think he's not serious. And
yeah. And then Stephen Baldwin starts freaking out, and he's like, "Oh, that's it." And the guy who's running the system, hey, that's not Alec. Say it. That's not Alec. I'm not Alec. I'm definitely not Alec.
Is Santa Paul Giamatti?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you need to see that scene again, Carl, because it's funny.
All right. Who next?
Carl.
Carl.
The Monty Python movie that had the most impact on me, because it hit me at the right age. The Meaning of Life.
Meaning of Life. Yeah.
Tons of Michael Palin in it, and he's hilarious in everything he does.
That's a good one. Is that the one with the pirates where they like commandeer, they're like corporate pirates, and they make their building?
It starts with that.
Yeah, that's a great movie. It's. I remember watching that kind of young, and like the teacher starts banging that chick in front of the students. Like,
Yeah.
what am I watching? I was like, whoa.
Well, I remember, first watching Monty Python when I was young, and occasionally you get a little semi-nudity in it.
Right.
And I thought that was quite
Carol
racy.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Dude, they showed like what is it? Like the Titans, Attack of the Titans, or Sinbad, or any of those old movies with like the really bad claymation. They would show that in school, and you would see like bare breasts. And I was like, yes. I was watching that when I was like in seventh
and they
grade.
thought they were showing
Put that on like
history.
Sinbad and the Seven Seas, or like the Clash of the Titans. And you see naked boobs. I'm like, and like they put the VHS in, and like for like that when the teacher would be like hung over or whatever.
I think he just said that Ray Harryhausen is bad animation, and you are wrong, sir.
Okay, you were right. I take that back, because I know, like, especially that skeleton fight with Sinbad is like incredibly
so
technical,
awesome,
and it can't be like replicated because it's too good and too accurate.
That's Ray Harryhausen, your namesake.
Right. I do take that back.
Your parents named you after him.
That's right, they did. I want to watch that Phil Tippett movie, the old Dead God or Old God or Mad God.
Yeah, Mad God. It's crazy.
I want to give it a shot.
He's a madman.
I do want to just check it out just because I know the length of effort. But my next movie, I'm up, right? You're done. Am I cut in line?
Yep, you're up.
All right. Spies Like Us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Doctor. I do that all the time at work. I'm like, Doctor.
Yeah, I still pull that out too. Yeah.
I used to say it all the time at my other jobs, and I had to stop doing it at this job because there are actual doctors everywhere.
Yeah.
I got to be careful. So I can't just fuck around.
Well, Chris, and I'm sure he says it to you all the time.
Yep, doctor.
Yeah.
Like,
because every time I say him, I'm like, doctor.
Do you know who taught Chris that?
No.
It was me.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Saying it to him all the time.
What's interesting about that movie is, no, I take that back. He didn't. Dan Aykroyd did not meet his wife on that movie. It was Dr. Detroit.
Dr. Detroit.
That he met his wife.
Doctor. That's right.
Huh?
Great movie. Get down with your Hapkido self.
Yeah, and of course, his wife. I can't remember her name, but she was on Bosom Buddies. Donna Dixon, of course.
She's like some.
How can any Simpsons fan not know Donna Dixon's name?
She's like some brainiac scientist.
She plays one in Spies.
No, in real life. Like,
I
was listening to a podcast that he was on, or he did an interview with something, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm always off, with my wife. She's doing something scientific, and I'm going. She drags me along like luggage." I was like
Jack Black's mom was a scientist. She worked on the Apollo program.
Oh wow.
She helped design the code that helped the lunar lander land.
Nice. Oh, I did read that. Yeah.
Crazy. All right, Jim, what's your last one?
Last one, of course, is the classic Mel Brooks movie starring a scene-eating Gene Wilder, Young Frankenstein.
Fuck yeah.
Putting on the roots.
Hey, handsome. And when he turns around and looks behind him.
We just watched that this past Halloween because I don't think
I remember at times like this, my dear old dad, the things he'd say to me. Like what? What are you doing in the bathroom all the time? Why don't you get out and give someone else a chance?
Igor.
Yes, I'm not partial to desserts myself, but this is delicious. Who are you talking to? You made a yummy sound.
No, I didn't.
I didn't make a yummy sound.
My grandfather worked for your grandfather. Of course, the rates have gone up.
All right, I'll go back to Ray.
Okay, so my number one, it was a toss-up between Caddyshack, and my actual pick is Christmas Vacation, because I watch it every year.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to go Christmas Vacation. It's just perfect.
Yes.
Everything about that movie is...
Can't see the lines, can you, Russ? Nope.
See, I'm wearing something similar.
What is it, hot in here? Hot.
Be the ball.
Mary, that's my name.
Yeah.
No shit.
It's kind of hard being the ball if you talking all the time.
Ooh, it's Hooter hotter in here.
Yeah, it's a hooter. Is it hoo?
All right, not talking.
Not that I'm saying I have a log.
Not talking.
I just saw online somebody pointed something out. Maybe you guys have seen it, but the scene where Uncle Eddie and
Cousin Eddie.
Chase, cousin Eddie are shopping, right? They're in the shopping mart, and you see him just piling on the dog food, right?
Yeah.
Like later.
And he throws a light bulb in there.
Yeah, like he just grabs like a set of lights because he has so many fucking lights for his house, and he just puts it and it gets crushed immediately by another big thing of dog food. I never noticed that.
Oh, have you ever noticed what he says to his wife after what Eddie says to his wife when he gets there, when the kids are going to go inside?
Yeah, it's something about like going in the
rubber sheets.
The rubber sheet. He goes, "Don't forget the rubber sheets and the gerbils."
Yeah,
gerbils. Oh man.
Yeah.
That whole scene is great when he's talking about the plate in his head and whipping up the microwave. He'll piss himself and forget who he is for half an hour. And then
so Eddie,
the rest of the family comes over.
Yeah. So Eddie, where'd you get the tenement on wheels? Oh, we borrowed it from a friend. He took my house and
he took my house and I got the RV.
I took his RV, but don't get used to it, Carl, because we're gonna take it when we leave next month.
He spits out his eggnog.
Don't fall in love with it, because we're taking it with us when we leave next month.
Hey, I got a related question.
Okay.
Which movie do you think had the best Rusty?
Christmas Vacation, I think.
I don't know.
Or actually, I don't know. I think maybe Vegas Vacation, because
I was going to say,
I like
Vegas Vacation, Mr. Papa Giorgio.
Put a quarter and got a car. Put a quarter and got a car. And they all like drive Vets and Lambos home.
Yeah.
It's Vegas for sure.
Yeah, Vegas does have the best Russ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rusty. For sure. But I think the best girl was Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Best daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The two kids from the 70s, the regular Vacations, were obnoxious. I don't, especially the daughter.
Yeah.
The little pudgy one.
Well, one's
the European Vacation was
European and Christmas.
I'm surprised you didn't consider Fletch.
I thought about it, but I was like, dude, Caddyshack is also like creme de la creme Chevy Chase. But I watched
Fletch is not that funny.
I watch Christmas every year.
Okay, Carl, I told you to shut up earlier.
I like Fletch, but I don't think it's as funny.
You don't think Fletch is funny?
I don't think it's as funny as Caddyshack or Vacation. I don't think it's as funny as those. No, I think actually my number one,
Fletch is not funny according to what
I didn't say. Not funny.
Not as funny. Not as funny as Christmas Vacation.
It is funny, but it's not as funny.
I would watch Fletch over Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I disagree.
Anytime.
I appreciate Fletch like I appreciate like Beverly Hills Cop, where it's a good movie. Like it's a good 80s movie, but it's not as funny as others.
Not as funny as Beverly Hills Cop 2.
2 was great.
That one too.
No, my favorite scene in Beverly Hills Cop 2 is when Eddie Murphy's doing the thing with the gum, and then Eddie Murphy is gonna put the gum in his mouth, and Judge Reinhold goes, "Oh, give me a piece," and he goes, "It's my last one," and he goes, "Split it."
See, there's funny parts, but it's half action movie too.
Yeah,
but Fletch is. Especially a Chevy Chase movie, I think Fletch is more of a showcase because it's all Fletch. It's all Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
The whole movie. There's no, Caddyshack is an ensemble.
Right. It has Dangerfield in it.
Yeah.
Oh, many people.
Vacation has.
And Brian Doyle Murray, of course.
You see that blood? Pick it up. You owe me one gumball machine.
All right, Richie, you're up.
I'm gonna have to go with Swingers, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. Where it started.
Swingers.
Where it all started, man. Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn, man.
Boy, did he make an entrance. Man. Vince Vaughn just came out.
But
winging.
I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet at all.
I can't. You have to put the money down. I don't want to bet at all.
Where the fuck did they find him? He's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
And never did anything before that.
Yeah. What was House of Pain going to do?
Richie, do your favorite Vince Vaughn line from that.
From Swingers?
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank.
Like a little
PlayStation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah. Dude, what the fuck you do? Look. What happened there, Sil? Little Wayne's head bleeding.
Look at his leg shaking.
Look at his leg shaking. Little Wayne's head's bleeding. Fuck you, dude.
The way
I have to watch that movie.
They were playing Sega.
He took out Wayne Gretzky.
When he took out, look at his leg. Look at little Wayne's leg shaking. It's so great. Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to be impressed because she fucking wore a backpack.
Forget about that part. I have to see that movie again.
That fucking line killed me. I'm fucking supposed to be impressed because she fucking wore a backpack.
I think they met on Rudy, right?
Yeah.
I think Favreau and
because he was like
after
Rudy.
That,
Favreau was Rudy's friend, and Vince Vaughn was the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
And after that, neither one did shit until Swingers.
Yeah.
And goddamn, Vince Vaughn is amazing in that movie.
Go ahead, Carl. Finish the night.
My last one was Michael Palin has an Academy Award winner in it.
Academy Award winner. Yes, I know exactly what movie you're talking about.
But not him. It's Fish Called Wanda.
That's right. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Great movie.
No.
Yeah, just won an Academy Award. Jamie Lee Curtis.
In the movie, Kevin Kline won Best
Supporting Actor. He did win Best Supporting Actor. Yes.
And he should have, because he's hilarious.
He was great in it.
I think Michael Palin in that movie is so not underrated, but compared to the rest of the cast, he's a little smaller, but goddamn, he cracks me up in that movie.
He does one of the best look at the camera takes in that movie. When he's trying to tell John Cleese that information, the address.
Oh yeah.
And he can't he can't do it. And then when John Cleese figures it out, then he says it perfectly, and then looks at the camera. It was like with his face, it just cracked me up. I love Michael Palin.
He's playing against Kevin Kline, who's a fucking powerhouse in that movie, and John Cleese, and I think he gets right in there. I think he's great.
That's funny.
Yeah,
and it's an amazing movie if no one's seen it. By the way,
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it, so
I know. But I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Destroy All Movies can be found at Destroy All Movie. No. Once again, that's a very old website, destroyallmovies.net. It is damnshow.co.
Damnshow.co.
That's our current website. Where you can go there, you can get back episodes of this show or other fine podcasts that are all there on that page. You can look at other shows and watch them or listen to them.
Yeah.
Not a video.
That's a great idea.
The Lasso Brigade is on there.
Yes, the Lasso Brigade.
Spot on Hallmark.
Spot on Hallmark.
So, do you want to tell them about the email, anything like that?
Oh, yes. Destroymail@gmail.com is our email address.
Destroymail@gmail.com. Destroymail@gmail.com.
Next show, 80 for Brady.
80 for Brady.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of bad endings, I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
And I'm Ray.
Good night, damnation. Ray almost fell over. Good night, damnation.
Yeah.